And this morning on Today's Kitchen, back to basics. We're taking a little trip down south. Chef Geoff Tracy is the owner of 5 restaurants in the Washington, D.C. area, and he's here to show us how to cook up jumbo shrimp and very Gouda grits. Chef Geoff, good to see you. Nice to have you back.
It's great to be here.
So let me ask you, you were a theology major at Georgetown. How do you end up owning 5 restaurants coming from that background?
Well, God.com wasn't hiring in 1995, and it was just something. I got a job in a restaurant, and it became a career.
Well, and you're doing really well with it. You're going to take us and make a shrimp dish, and then you're going to add the grits here. Everybody says grits such a great side dish, and why is it so concentrated in the South then?
No idea. The people up in New England really should be learning how to make this more. I was born in Boston, and a good mashed potato up there takes like an hour and a half.
Right,
this takes about 10 minutes,
easy.
15 minutes.
All right,
really
let's
easy.
start with the shrimp side of things with the sausage. What are you going to do?
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a pan with a little bit of canola oil in there. We're going to put some onions, some peppers. I got some poblano peppers here. I really hate green onions because they lose all their color when they're cooking, but poblanos keep their color.
Okay.
So they're real pretty all the way through.
What kind of sausage are you adding now?
This is andouille sausage, true New Orleans style sausage. And then we're going to saute these up. Just keep it real simple.
Okay. You've got some garlic here. You're going to add a little touch of salt as well.
Yeah.
And then you're going to add the shrimp. And cooking time on shrimp, can that be a little tricky, or does it depend on the size of the shrimp?
No, like shrimp are a little bit like the turkeys with the pop-up thermometers. They kind of tell you when they're ready.
How do they tell you?
They start turning color and they start to curl like a seed.
Okay, so the tighter the curl, the more ready they are?
The more and more well-cooked they are, yeah.
All right, you don't want them too well cooked. They get a little dry and tough.
A little rubbery, yeah. So
all right, you're using jumbo shrimp here.
These are big ones, yeah.
Okay, and you've peeled those?
Peeled,
deveined?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
good. So how long is this now?
This is going to take about 4 or 5 minutes.
All right. While you're doing that and while we're cooking that, let's move on to the next step.
Absolutely. The next step will be finishing up the grits, and what I've done is I've used milk and water combined. I let it come to a boil. You put the grits in there. When the grits come back to a boil again, they expand and turn into the finished product that you see here.
Are these the slower cooking grits? Because they're kind of instant grits as well.
Right. It all depends on how impatient you are. If you need to have it done in 2 or 3 minutes, instant grits. If you need to have it done in 10 minutes, good old grits.
What's the consistency you're looking for the finished product here?
I like it pretty creamy, and it's you can have all sorts of different thicknesses.
I've had it down
creamy.
south where it's kind of runny, and then I've had it in a much kind of a tighter consistency.
And I think it depends on the preparation. In this preparation, we need a little bit of firmness just to be able to hold the shrimp, but it is pretty creamy as well.
Now, most people think grits, they think cheddar cheese, and you've gone to Gouda. Why do you like that?
Well, one, you get to say they're very Gouda.
Right.
But the other thing,
the only reason?
The other thing is they're very, very creamy. The cheese is very silky and comes out really nice. I just like the flavor more.
Okay.
I think cheddar can be kind of tough sometimes.
What's your ratio of grits to cheese here?
Well, it's some grits to a lot of cheese. The important ratio here is the 4-to-1 ratio grits, 4 parts liquid, 1 part grits.
Okay, fine. So you're going to cook those up.
So we'll kind of cook these up.
Those are almost done. Here.
We're working these along.
Okay, go ahead.
I got it.
You immediately went to grab the tongs from my hand. You didn't like the way I was doing that,
you got to let a man do. I didn't grab the microphone from you. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put some tomatoes in here as well. We're going to let those cook down. And when the shrimp finally you see they're coming up sort of nice and pink here, and they're starting to get there.
Okay. We haven't mentioned that you're married to our very own Nora O'Donnell.
I did very well. Back in 1991, I ran into Nora at Georgetown University, freshman year, fell in love, got married 10 years later.
We've got 3 young kids. We're going to turn that down, let that pretend it's cooked. Come on over here and show me what it looks like at the end.
Very good.
All right, so here's how it looks after it's cooked down a little bit. Bring the grits over. And how do you plate this?
So what we got here, a little bit of grits in the center of the bowl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy, they've got a lot of cheese in them. You can see they're kind of stringy, but nice. Okay. I got about 20 seconds left, Geoff. Oh, hi. What a shot.
Hi, dear.
Nora O'Donnell. How are you?
How are
sure,
you?
I'll let you two stand together. Oh, that is so nice.
So nice.
My job here is done.
And you
Nice job.
plate that up.
Plate that up. Put
How's
some
Nora
vegetables
in the kitchen,
center.
by the way?
She doesn't cook, she doesn't clean. I think it's a good deal, right?
There you go. Chef Geoff with jumbo shrimp and very Gouda grits.
Thank you very much.
Nice to have you here,
Appreciate
Nora.
it.
Was he tough on you?
No, he was actually very entertaining. He's nice.